Oh, a blueprint! Blueprints are something we'll get into later, because for now we can't really make use of them. Let's pick up this. All these little items we've also been picking up, or materials, again, there's something we'll get into a little later. But the best thing to do is like save one of each of them for now. Oh, come on, get them. I don't mind the idea of you can't leave the area.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen through the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Yep, we've leveled up. And for each level you get a skill gem. And you can use them to upgrade yourself in various ways. Like you can upgrade your health, you can upgrade your damage, and your defense, and the power of fidgets, projectiles, and dust storm. The way this works is more in certain levels. Like you'll get little buffs at the start, but then those buffs will get really big as time goes on. Now, in all honesty, I would go for something like health first. You know, just take a couple more hits, but at the same time, damage is also needed. Like you're seeing how little damage I'm doing. I do need a little extra damage on me. Along with that, level ups can also kind of be a saving grace. Because when you level up, you kind of create a shockwave around you, which actually throws enemies back. So that comes in handy. The funny thing is, that was our first level, and now we're actually at level 1. Like we've been level 0 this entire time. Correct. There is something down here. A note. They chased and I ran. 5, maybe 6 of them, all onto the teeth and closing in fast. I made it to Archer's Pass, but with an arrow in my leg, they caught up with me at the headless statue. Surrounded, desperate, and nowhere else to go, I climbed out to the hand and made a leap of faith. That's a hint to something else further in the game, so I'm just going to leave it there. However, over here, and unfortunately Fidget can't keep up, there's a key here. You just have to keep running, and you'll sooner or later you'll get to it. You can use the dash to get there quicker if I'm correct. It's nice to get all the keys you can find for now, because oh shit! Ow! Wow, I get half HP. I am squishy. Okay, I've got to keep myself over half my HP. Otherwise, I'm gonna die this way. Just now, sort of not getting a health upgrade. I'll probably just get one when I level up again. Because that way I'll have some decent attack and a level under my belt. Wait, some decent attack and some health under my belt. What am I saying? See what I mean? Like when you try to commentate and play at the same time, you can easily mix the words up. Shit. Try to dodge one guy and end up getting hit by the other. You know, I never said I was a pro at this. I just said I played it before. Yep. I love how the combo's still going even though it never grabbed onto anything. And you're down. Oh, let's get moving. Oh, there's a chest here.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this, Fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Right, our quest has been updated. But it's a kind of linear start, so we know where to go. And as to the left where there's a save point. Oh, I thought there was more save slots. 10's enough. chances are they expect you to use them all at once, like in one save. You only need like 2 in reality. But like, I guess it's how far you want to go back. Like you have the auto saves that work at every save point. Like whenever you walk on a save point, it auto saves, which is nice. And it's not like, oh, the save points are rare later on. No, it's actually ow. The good thing is they're hitting each other. Yeah, there's friendly fire on the AI, which is nice. It means like all that damage isn't just gonna end up on you. Let's see if I'm correct. No, I'm not correct. I remember this being destructible. Yeah, wait, we got some more enemies. Let's kick their ass. It shouldn't be so hard because they're all like going in a linear line, so you know they're easy to hit. Yep. Oh, he died. So I'm going to do the full combo on him. And you're down. Like, all my combos are being one hit. Oh, right there, that was a parry. That was something I was going to wait on explaining, because the game explains it fairly well. But basically, if you time your attacks before they strike, you can parry them, and there's a chance they'll be dazed, and they'll take extra damage. This is needed for some enemies. Yep. And ground pound. Is that a ground pound or is it not? No, it's just like he picks him up with his leg and then throws him to the ground. So it does seem like a ground pound. And alley-oop. And we level up. Right. Now what do I want? I do believe some health is in order. Just so we can take a little bit more damage. And now we have an aerial dust storm. Remember what I said when I was trying to use aerial fidget projectiles in the air? This is why. You can do the dust storm in the air now. It's a lot more risky though. Mostly because it's you can do a lot more damage, but you have to be careful. Because there's also a higher chance you'll get hurt from doing it. Because the thing with the dust storm is you basically can keep using it. Well, as you use it, you see the screen shaking and me going red? Once you reach a certain point, you will get hurt. Like, it will do, like, very light damage and break your combo. And also stun you for a second. You know, like how it is when you get hit. So, you can't just leave that running forever. You're next. And down you go. Alright, we got a fairly good combo going. Let's see how long we can keep it going. And let's just throw a dust storm in there. Ah, we ran out of enemies. Oh well, 167 is a decent combo. Combos don't last as long, aren't as big as you think. They don't get bigger as time goes on. See, we've got another chest here. We can't do anything about up there yet, but right here's a free chest. We got 2 keys, so we can just easily open this. Okay, let's do the minigame. Wow, I thought it was literally just going to be right every time. It does that a bit. Alright. We have more items on us. I swear we just got feeble fruits. Oh well. We have a pendant here. Like, this is effectively the way the game works. Like, you got items that you can equip and they'll do specific things. Like, right here we have the warp pendant. Gives me 2 attack and 2 look. This gives me 1 look and increases my defense by a multiplier. Since I have no defense, it doesn't work. And that is a blueprint which we can't use yet. The sad thing is we can't sell them. Or can we? No, we can't.
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah! Whatever it is, it's got glowing evil eyes of evil!
A merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
Psh, I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
Fidget, you're weird. You know that?
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
Alright, now we have the shop. Now, there is actually a catch here that the shopkeeper will actually explain to you when you leave the shop. I'll just explain it right now. As you can see, he has materials. You know, glue, nails, fabric, paper, wire, and lumber. If we go to sell mode, as you can see here, there are ticks on items he was selling, but not on stuff he isn't selling. What happens is when you sell him an item he doesn't own in the materials, he will then be able to sell it as, well, not straight away, like he'll only have the one you give him, but over time he'll restock the items you give him, like the items he has in stock, and he'll build up over time. So that way, like it's hard, that way you have a technically infinite amount of materials to get. You just have to be patient. Or, you know, look for it yourself, instead of being lazy. And we'll sell this. You know, we got some money out of it. And along with that, we have a key we can sell here. At the same time, he sells these kind of things as well. You know, teleport stones, revival stones. I'm still sad I ended up dying and using that one. He also sells keys. I believe each shopkeeper has a certain amount of keys on them, which you can buy for 3,000 gold each. Also sell stuff like rings, armor. We already know about pendants, and also augments. Augments are specifically designed for your weapon. They increase the damage, effectively. Along with that, some later on will increase Fidget's damage as well by a multiplier. Along with that, we have armor, pretty standard, you know, leaf vest, kabak shirt, and a cotton vest. Like all these, like a lot of the armor early on isn't that great, but as you get on, you get better armor, as you would expect. And we're gonna get a couple of dull rings. They're not that great, but hey, it's extra stats. Along with that, if you need food, he also sells it, so I'm gonna actually buy a couple of feasible fruits.
Before you leave, might I propose an offer?
That would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Ah, he'll buy them at a high price.
Well, yes. Yes, I will. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
Alright, so any materials we sell to him, all merchants will then will have, and they also restock over time as you progress through. And he also gave us a light chainmail blueprint, not the best armor, but hey, it's free armor and you get some free gold as well. So technically I could go buy some more Healy items off of him, and speaking of which, I need to assign one. I want to be sure I always have a quick item that's selected, and right here, you may be wondering what this is. It is a bomb. You may be wondering, but it's a plant, and it flies. It is explosive. It doesn't matter. And you need to use the dust storm to control it. Now as you see here, this wall is reinforced. Something explosive could do the trick. And we get a key for our troubles. I mean, I'm guessing that's effectively what you would need to do in case you didn't have a key for that chest there. But I've got 2 keys again, so I'm not really in that much trouble. Along with that, it teaches you about it anyway, so I gotta go back and get another explosive plant. Come here. Some of these last forever, but some of these explosive plants don't last forever. Some of them are on a timer, so that means you have to do it quickly. Okay, we've used the 3 save slots. Now we're just gonna go back and forth with them. along with that, that was kind of risky of me. I ended up getting hit. They are explosive. They are very good. They are explosive. I already explained that. They are very good for dealing with enemies because they do a lot of damage, which is honestly expected because, you know, it's explosive. Leave down there or something, but we'll go take care of these guys first. Come on, get down. Yep, alley-up. Oh, you're alive. Nope. Stabbing is hit chains don't get effective when you're dealing with dead enemies, so you can't build an infinite chain. Now, we have another wall here, and we had an explosive plant from before. Okay, let's... Whee! No, come on. No, get over here. There we go. Now, what's down here? Another explosive plant. Oh, jeez. Now, you remember what I said about parrying? That is kind of needed for these slides because they do a lot of damage and they don't get stunned very easily. Now, hello.
There's something in that cage! Quick, get it out!
4 locks. I'll take a wild guess and say we need 4 keys.
And unfortunately we have 3. And there's nothing behind this pillar, but that's something for later. But we're going to go blow it open anyway because we can get some chicken out of it. And we can use that for later. So we're going to have to come back for this when we get another key. The minigame actually changes a fair bit when you open one of those cages, by the way. So there should be a key further up ahead. Let's just be in a position where we're better suited. See there, now we're getting little notifications that say the shop's been restocked, so, you know. We're not in that much trouble if we need to get more materials. They'll constantly be restocked, and stuff like healing items are infinite in the shop, which is nice. Like, he's got a million feeble fruits and, like, cupcakes and stuff. Sorry. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Oh well. I'm just gonna rain hell of them. Rain hell on them. And alley-oop. Let's just get back on the ground so we can lay some more combos. You're the only one left. That's kind of sad. Oh well. He gave me a feeble fruit. Yes, I know there's no escape, Fidget. You don't have to tell me. Bang, bang, bang. Alley-oop.
Gus, there's something up there.
Not a problem at all. Stand back. All right, I've got it. Wait, no. Ah.
Having some trouble there?
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get a good enough grip.
Aw, you're just trying to show off. That's sweet. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there's a way to get up there. We'll just come back later.
Yeah, that's just an example of them saying, hey, by the way, you're going to want to come back. Oops. Come on, Slime, try it again. By the way, the easiest way to parry is to actually just pay attention to their animations for a bit, and then wait for that animation to play, and then attack, because parrying can be done before an attack, or directly when an attack happens. Hey, dear!
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Be on your guard, Dust. I sense a powerful foe ahead of you.
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every step of the way. Way behind. Ah! It's another one of those spiky slime things!
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Much as I pity this corrupted beast, now might be a good time to demonstrate the parry technique. Allow it to strike.
Hey, you dazed it!
Attack and hold the button at the moment of the enemy's strike, and you will parry their attack, opening them up for a counterattack.
Timing is crucial, and you must be facing your opponent. And as you can see, a successful parry may also daze your opponent temporarily. Now, put this beast out of its misery.
Alright, so that was just a game explaining the parry attack. Why am I going to the left?